Hi everyone, my name is Ben Glass. I am the founder of both BenGlassLaw and Great Legal Marketing. And recently I was invited by a local bar association to speak to its members about how to build a law firm that supports what you want to get out of your life. So we talked a lot about money making, which is not something that is ordinarily taught by bar associations. Now that event wasn't recorded, it was a webinar. So I'm going to redo it here for the benefit of anyone else who's interested in learning how to build a great law firm, actually without spending tens of thousands of dollars or millions of dollars on advertising. First, a little bit about who we are. I've been practicing here in Northern Virginia my entire career for over 40 years. Been running BenGlassLaw for 30 years this year. We operate in two verticals. So we do personal injury, mainly automobile accident and dog bites, here largely in Northern Virginia. And on a national basis, we represent claimants in long-term disability insurance claims. We are the largest long-term disability practice in the region. You can verify this on Pacer. Our clients are nationwide, and currently we have $45 million of future claims under management, meaning we have one disability appeals for these folks. They continue to get monthly benefits. Those benefits come here. We take a fee, and we are protecting $45 million of future claims. I'm also fairly well known in the medical profession, and I get to consult with healthcare providers who may be thinking about making a claim under their disability insurance policy, and they're located all over the country, and I speak both for law groups and medical professional groups. So today, we're going to talk about 8 steps we took at BenGlassLaw to increase new case signings last year by 50% without spending virtually any additional money on advertising. By the way, I'm the host of the Renegade Lawyer podcast and the author of Renegade Lawyer Marketing. If you'd like to get that book along with a couple cool bonuses, go over to renegadelawyermarketing.com. You pay the postage, we'll send you the book, and thousands of dollars worth of bonuses. A couple of years ago, we made the decision to up our technology in order to be able to make marketing decisions based upon data. We started with Lead Docket, which takes all of our potential sources of leads, puts them into one place, manages them, gives us reports, and tells us exactly where our advertising dollars that we do spend and our marketing investments and time and money that we do spend, what they produce, and where all our cases come from. By the way, over 83% of our cases come because another human being mentioned our name. We've also added Filevine case management to our technology portfolio, which will help our nearly 100% contingent fee law firm be able to produce results for clients quicker and thus speed up the flow of money to the practice. A quick tip, if you are running a contingent fee practice, you need to know what the different stages of the case are in your office, how long a case lays or rests in each stage, and then look for ways to increase the speed at which a case can go through each stage. Next, we invest pretty heavily in personal and corporate coaching. So we're huge fans of EOS, the Entrepreneurial Operating System. The book you want to read is Traction, or the book called Get a Grip. We've been doing EOS for about 6 years now, and it has had a profound effect on our earnings, our profit, our processes, and team happiness. Our leadership team also has the availability of individualized mindset or corporate coaching. And last year, we began coaching with Jason Hennessy of Hennessy Digital, who is one of America's real experts on digital marketing for lawyers. His coaching was so good that we transferred to have Jason and his team just manage most of our digital properties. One of your biggest assets can be your in-house marketing team. Every time that you are outsourcing marketing, you are leasing or renting, which is great for a while. It's the place where most firms go to. But at the end of the day, if you have an in-house CMO, Chief Marketing Officer, who knows what he or she is doing, and or assistants for that person, you're actually building equity in your law firm. So we have a CMO based here in America, although she works remote, and we have an assistant for her, and he is based out of the Philippines. By the way, we have 5 employees who work for us full-time in the Philippines as part of our 20-person law firm. We are ruthless, which means we pay attention to weekly meetings. So both the verticals, both the personal injury and the long-term disability side, have weekly meetings to discuss cases, discuss issues, discuss marketing of the verticals, discuss any personnel issues. We put everything on an agenda. We run the meetings to the agenda. And also each week our leadership team meets to discuss these same things on a firm-wide basis, although we don't do case-specific work in the leadership meeting. The leadership team also has a quarterly all-day retreat, and then every year we have a 2-day offsite retreat to discuss where we have been, where we are going, to work on team health, and to really help each other build the best place we would ever want to work with the best people we would ever want to work with. Most law firms have little or few meetings, or they are ad hoc and chaotic. You want your meetings to run by an agenda, you want them to be regular, and you want to get stuff done. Number 5 is that here at BenGlassLaw, we have a rockstar intake, or what we call her a sales specialist. Her job is to take the inbound leads and figure out if they make a great fit for us, and then to reinforce in the caller the idea that they have made a great decision to call the law firm, that we are a great team, and that we will try to help them. Most firms leave intake up to random, like whoever can answer the phone when it calls. That, of course, is where we all began, but I can tell you that the sooner you can get to an in-person, trained, scripted, someone who really loves the mission of the firm, when that person is answering your phone and convincing potential clients that your firm is the right place for them when appropriate, then the faster you are going to grow. Our sales specialists will also make quick decisions about who is not perfect for the law firm. Again, we operate in 2 verticals. We're really good at avoiding shiny object syndrome. We know what cases we're looking for. Our marketing is directed towards the cases that we are looking for, and our sales team is spectacular. Number 6, we are huge investors in personal knowledge. So every year our team, of course, we go to the mandatory continuing legal education events. However, we only go to those largely because we have to. Most of them are boring. When you've practiced as long as we have, there's not a lot new out there to learn. But we do send our young lawyers to continuing legal education events. We spend our time at entrepreneurial events. Those events both for law firms, such as our Great Legal Marketing Summit, which is held every year, and for entrepreneurs, such as Funnel Hacking Live, which Brian attended this year in Las Vegas, and I've been to several times in the past. We're probably the only lawyer in the room, and we've gotten some of our best ideas about marketing and practice building and life from non-lawyers running other small businesses across the country. So if you're just hanging out with lawyers, your scope of new information is rather limited. It is always inside the box, and it's frankly not the best place to be if you want to grow a firm that is perfect for your life and your family's life. Okay, defining the avatar client, we are very clear on who we're looking for. Again, we have internal case acceptance criteria that we simply do not deviate from. When you know who the client is you want to see walking through the door, you can create marketing that speaks exactly to that client. So here's what we're really good at in the great legal marketing world is helping you, if you know what you want your life to look like, helping you design a firm that serves that life, helping you define the avatar client that you'd like to see walking the door to that firm, and then helping you develop marketing that gets that client. So many lawyers are running some version of we do everything for anybody. We're afraid that another case will never come in the door. And that is the path to frustration, to fatigue, to depression, both for you and your team. So again, like we all start there, but the quicker you can get to being ruthless about who you want to represent, and I'm giving you permission to decide who you want to represent, not what society tells you, not what the Bar Association tells you, not what anybody else tells you. This is your life. You have one journey through it, and you get to choose. And then, as I said earlier, we are really good at avoiding shiny objects. So yes, we see other practice areas that we could probably do. Yes, we see geographic expansion that we could probably do. But we're actually really good at the legal side of the 2 verticals that we are in, and we are very good at marketing for and then serving and providing a tremendous client experience in those 2 verticals. So In today's world, you can see, 500 ideas a day how to market. You have a bazillion choices about what products to use, what media to use. Get really good at something, whether it's SEO, whether it's writing mailed printed newsletters, whether it's speaking engagements. Get really good at something and hone that skill, and stick to it. And you will find that you will separate yourself from the pack, even though we are all doing work that frankly is commoditized. Lawyers don't like to say that. We like to think that we're special. We're actually not special. Our businesses, the consumers see each of us virtually as looking exactly the same. And when you get really good at something by avoiding shiny objects, you will stand out from the pack, again, without spending any additional money. Okay, so here's your free offer. Go to renegadelawyermarketing.com. And you will get 3 bonuses worth thousands of dollars. We have our ultimate referral letter plus swipes. Swipes are examples you can use to market your firm and to build your referral system. We have a complete video course, the Intake Success System, both for you and your sales team to watch, study, and follow and improve on what happens when the call comes in. Look, most law firms do not have a lead generation problem. They just don't. They have a lead conversion problem. Too many times the calls go unanswered. They go answered but not answered professionally, and they go answered and there's no one there like selling the firm. That's what you need. When you have that, you have optimum processes. We also have 100 pages of the Great Legal Marketing Summit notes. This is all the notes, all the slides from our speakers at our last conference, and it's just a ton of ideas there. Okay, if you have questions about this, you have questions about great legal marketing, you want to refer a case, or you want to talk about building your practice, reach out to me on LinkedIn, Ben Glass, or Brian Glass on LinkedIn. You can also follow the Renegade Lawyer podcast or the Brian's Beyond the Briefs podcast. We're here not only to have fun with our own practice, but to help lawyers have fun in the practice of law again.